everybody, and welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim with the really crazy hair, and this is my podcast about knitting and yarn making things and crafts and just family things in general. Anyways, today is March 28th, and this is episode 300. 300. 300. Can you believe that? Think I should stop? So it's about 300? I don't think so. I have so much more to do yet. I am online on Blogger, YouTube, Facebook, and WordPress as Naturally Kim's Knitting, and on Ravelry, I'm NapiersKnits, and then we have a podcast, Naturally Kim's Knitting podcast group, and you can post things there, and I look at them, and other people look at, and they are so great. Instagram, you can find me as knittin_Kim. Now, I am an affiliate with Michaels, which they are having a great Easter sale this week. Gotta look them up. And KnitPicks is having different yarns every month. So yeah, if you look, they both have such wonderful things. And KnitPicks just put out some new patterns. How about that? Anyways, if you decide that you want to buy through them, I would appreciate it if you just go to KS Napier. Wait a minute, I gotta look at it. Oh my goodness. KS Napier 475.blogspot.com, and you'll have to copy and paste one of the links, but it'll take you to the site, and then I get a couple pennies, which I then turn around and give as gift cards and things. You may notice I have a different background today. I decided to mix things up a little bit because I don't have much to show or talk about. So, hey, this is our dining room. This is my beautiful china cabinet. We got that when we were first married. We got some wedding money. Right behind me is a little washstand. And we bought that and the washstand, and they have gone with us everywhere we've gone. It's not in the best shape, and it's probably not worth anything to anybody but us, but I love them. Anyways, I told you that I have Naturally Kim's Knitting podcast group. Well, I told you could post things there, but I didn't tell you what you could post there. I have craft-alongs going. I usually have two going at the same time. One will end at the end of March, and one will end at the end of April. So at the end of March, we have our finished objects for the month. Actually, for the 2 months, because it started February. All you have to do for that is something that you began within the time frame of February and March, and that you finish within February or March. Even if you don't finish it, if you show me a partially completed project, I'll count it. Take a picture of it, post it under the correct thread, and then if there's a pattern name, please post that, because people like me just can't get enough patterns. Then we have our special craft along. Oh, I should go ahead and finish the rest of it. On the finished object craft along, I close it on April 1st. No, it's not an April Fool's joke. That's when I close it. And then I have random number generator, pick the numbers, and that tells me who gets the prizes that month. There's always 2 people that get prizes, and they have a choice between a KnitPicks or a Michaels $10 gift card, or they could pick any giftable pattern up to $10. Now, as long as the war is going on in Ukraine, I also throw in for free a pattern from Mila's Knit Corner. Okay? Our second craft along, which is very similar to the first and the way you post it and all that, but it ends May 1st. And they have to be socks. Okay? And they have to be started and finished within the time frame of March to April. Okay? If there's a pattern name, please include it. I love to look at those things. And once again, same prizes as before. Okay? And after I call the winners, or I either email them or announce them on here, they have 2 weeks, generally until the 15th of the month, to claim their prizes, or else I'm sorry. I don't hold on to them any longer than that. Okay, anybody who would ever want to donate, please let me know. Or if you'd like to sponsor a prize, please let me know. I love to take those things into consideration. Now, I said something I think last last time I podcasted about if you have any suggestions for May and June craft along, let me know. Put a notice in. That's where I got the socks idea. Okay? Somebody put it in there. Now comes a part of my podcast that usually I have tons to show off. But because of this, which is a lot better than it looked last week, it's a lot better than it looked yesterday morning. I've not been able to knit a whole lot. My thumb is the main culprit in this. I'm not supposed to put any more than a pound of pressure on that thumb. So, and then hopefully in 4 weeks it will be healed. But until then, I'm lucky if I can get a couple rows done a day. So I am working on a pattern for Taiga Hilliard. I've not gotten very far because, like I said, last week I tried to knit with my other big bulky thing on. I couldn't hardly do anything. I want to get the right name for this because I think I know what I want to call it, but I don't know that that's right. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, I didn't know he copied that. My husband is so thoughtful. I gotta find the name. There it is. It's Ren. I've just got like the collar started. I've got 2 buttonholes in, but that's it. So yesterday I worked on 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, which is good because before that I was able to work on 1 before my thumb killed me. So now I've gotten up to 4. So I'm going to be working on this and another one that I'm doing for her during this recovery phase. I'm not working on the Afghan or the sweaters because I'm afraid they're going to weigh more than what my thumb's supposed to deal with. So, yeah, but that's okay. You know what? It'll be worth it because I've come to rely on this thumb or this hand because like for 2 years straight, my shoulder was hurting me and all this stuff. And so I got used to using my left hand for things. Well, shoulder got better, but I was still using it. But to grasp hold of things, I never trusted it because it just felt like it was so weak. So, hey, that's okay. I would show you what it looks like, but I don't want to make you guys, sick. They did take the stitches out yesterday and put stero strips on. And luckily, so I will tell you, when I had this hand done, same operation, I've got, I don't know if you can see it, a little dimple right there. That's where they put a pin in. I have had tons of surgeries. Rick, do not call me Uncle Norm. I have had tons of surgeries. I've had staples, I've had stitches, I've had all kinds of things removed. And usually I watch them, really entranced by what they're doing. Okay, he took the pin out, and to this day, that's the only thing that's almost made me faint. So I was very glad when the doctor told me, oh, we've got a new way of doing it now. We do not do pins. What we do is, he was saying, it's kind of like a rope thing, that it stays inside. I said, I don't care what it is as long as it works. So, but I started thinking that later on, gee, I've been going in to see Dr. Patel like every 6 weeks to get a shot in my thumb. Now I'll be back to just seeing him once a year, and you know what? That'll be fine, because he likes to keep an eye on my shoulders. Anyway, so, and my knees, wow, the exercises I've been doing with my knees, super. I told my husband, my goal is to make it a few years. I don't, if I could keep doing the exercises and keep those legs strong, these knees are going to last a couple of years. Okay, I can't make the okay side. Anyways, at the beginning, you're going to, hopefully, if I was able to get them to work right, you're going to see some pictures of my California grandkids. Because I always show you pictures of Elsie. So I thought this time I've got, I think it's 3 pictures of Tobias and 3 pictures of Genevieve. And then hopefully we're going to go over and see Elsie again before long, because at 6 months, she could be rolling. As any of you who are grandmothers or parents know, then they just start moving and growing so fast. Anyways, that's really about it. I knew it was going to be short because I really don't. I put out that little short one last week just so you know I was thinking of you guys. But I knew this one wasn't going to be very long because I just don't have that much to talk about. You don't want to hear about my surgery. I could talk about my grandchildren, but I haven't talked to them in a week. So, anyways, I hope you guys all have a great week. And I hope all your craftiness is successful, and I hope you don't make any mistakes. But if you do, I hope they're little ones and they're easy to correct. I love you all. Big, big hugs. Take care. God bless. And hopefully, well, I will either see or contact some of you on April 1st. Okay. Bye bye.